MMA match. I love it.
You know what? I need.
We're watching moms battle it out, and I don't know, was that all the moms battling?
We're hoping that you guys didn't have to listen to us, but got to see some of the mom versus mom, wrestling that was going on there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a big crowd. It really draws a lot of people in, and people like to see the moms do battle.
It was hard for me to almost call the match because of the amount of the enthusiasm on everyone's faces surrounding. You got kids over here rooting on their moms and shouting out, do this, do that, trying to give them direction. It was sweet.
Oh, we got a mom that won by forfeit or something. Just happened.
Well, we were talking about the aggression earlier.
Yeah.
I wonder if somebody got hurt. That would be a bummer. But I wouldn't be surprised. There was that big slam. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you saw that. There was a huge slam right off here. and Dave and I just went crazy.
Yeah. We think we blew our audio.
Yeah, we did blow our audio. So.
Yeah, pretty cool.
What a wild day, though, ladies and gentlemen. If you're tuning in, my name is Curran Jacobs. I am the host of a new podcast out, presented to you by New Way Combat, called Combat Life.
Right there,
yes.
Combat Life.
We're 2 episodes in, and right now the energy and the reception from people has been absolutely amazing. So check that out. You're at the right place.
The first episode, he interviews Randy Couture. And what's that? A Combat Life network.
Yep.
So Kern Jacobs and Randy Couture, really interesting, fun. Podcast that you guys did. I really enjoyed listening to that.
Randy the Natural Couture needs no introduction. You may know him as Captain America. He's very well known, not only in the sport of MMA, but he's Toll Road in the Expendables, and Expendables 4 is coming out. I'm really stoked about that one. But made friends with him after college. He's been a great friend and mentor. An episode was a lot of fun. That first episode with him was a great way to introduce people to the #1 combat network channel in America, right here live in Lansing, Michigan.
And for you folks that are watching, we have a huge agenda for this show. We're going to produce and continuously improve at creating basically a combat channel for live championship competitions, dual meets, finals of individual tournaments, and also Kern's podcasts, all kinds of different things that are going to be part of this channel over the weeks and months and years to come. Our next show will be in Atlantic City a week and a half from now. We have the Summer Nationals. One of the biggest events of the year. We're expecting 200 teams from all over the United States to be competing there. Also, we'll have national class jiu-jitsu that we'll be covering as well. So
nice. That's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Quite a variety. So it's really exciting for us, our staff, everybody. And you'll be able to get rid of me too at that point. You'll have some real talent.
No, I don't want to get rid of you. It's fun. It's fun bantering back and forth, talking about not only the action on the mat, which, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, POWA versus USA. We've got the best kids in America gathered here for a showdown in what's going to be just an absolute bombastic event. And they're both competing for this gold trophy up here, along with some pearly golden rings. So lots on the line. They're excited about it. Their coaches are excited about it. And you're going to see the best action from the youth side of wrestling this evening. It's going to be crazy.
It's coming up here in just a few minutes. It's supposed to begin at 5:30, and I think we're on time.
Action begins at 5:30.
The referees are over there getting prepped, and we're in order. What's our first match up here tonight? What do we have?
First match up will be Reese Babcock, Team USA, 72 pounds, and he'll be going up against Rocco Paulillion from Team POWA. And these kids are insanely talented. Reese is a one-time Illinois State champion. Well, first of all, before I even get into their accolades, I don't know how you can be that young with that type of resume. It just blows my mind. And these kids got after it at this age. Before we get into this, I just have to say, you said yourself that you've had kids come through your tournaments that went on to be All-Americans, national champions. So that's got to be pretty amazing to see it all start right here.
It is, because before these kids have accomplished anything, they're just kids. They're just running around. They're here with their moms, dads, maybe an uncle, or they're, a guy that runs their youth club, and it's everything that they're becoming is at most at that very moment is in here and in here. Or the spark somewhere in this is happening in here.
Yes.
They don't come with titles in the beginning. And so what's been amazing for me, I've been around so long now, is to see little ones, and when I mean little, like 6, 7 years old, that are now like, you know, Olympic medalists. That just to watch the whole, you know, and so
that
many
has gotta
different
be
kids
insane.
who are, and so many different levels of success, and then many of these kids, the thing that we love the most, my staff and I, what we really cherish the most is we know what these kids dealing with all this adversity here in the support system for adversity, what that really means for the people that they're becoming. That's the bigger picture thing that we're always thinking about. And oh, by the way, the kid becomes a state placer or an NCAA All-American or gets on Olympic team, or some of these kids are becoming UFC contenders and champions. Also, but the maybe even the bigger, most important part of the aspect of their lives is the people that they're becoming. And we're seeing many of these kids now becoming leaders in so many different ways, in so many different fields. So that's the best part of this whole thing, actually. And then see it actually, it's a little bit bittersweet for me because I'm getting to an age, you know, now I'm like a lot older than when I started. I was in my late 20s, and now I'm in my late 50s. You know?
Yeah, but to your point, there's no sport like the sport of wrestling, and what the kind of human being that it helps you evolve into.
Yeah. And all the people that are here that are part of that support group for developing, you're looking out here on the mat tonight, and these kids, there are kids who are Olympic medalists out here tonight.
Yes, this is the future right here.
They're not yet, but they NCAA All-Americans, national champions, and all that out there. That's here, and this is in this group.
100%.
If you could take a snapshot, it's right here.
Yep.
And there's also some people that are, some kids are gonna create the new microchip, or you know, cure cancer or something. It's all here.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. It's a special group here. Wrestling's a special sport.
72 pounds. Rocco Paulillion. And from Team USA, Reese Babcock.
Yep, so these are the 72-pounders going to be battling it out. Reese Babcock and Rocco Paulillion.
Yeah, that's our first matchup.
Jacob Redder.
I really want to give a lot of credit to the guys that helped pull this all together. Adam Urenda and the group of folks that he gathered around him to get these kids put on this really special event tonight.
For sure. No, these guys have done an incredible job.
Yeah.
Weight class 200 pounds. From Florida.
There are some guys that aren't here that really helped with this. Dan Reeves, he's probably watching right now. He's from the up there in the Lehigh Valley. Has a great club called Steel Valley. He's not here this weekend, but he's done a whole lot of work behind the scenes
That's incredible
to make this happen. So it's truly a national effort.
Yeah, the whole the team effort is just. It's remarkable.
Hazel Rodarti, and from USA, McHugh.
Wow.
Weight class 67 pounds from POA, Dustin Alvarado, and from USA, Cameron Smith. Make some noise. Weight class 91 pounds. Bryson Dolly from POA, and from USA, Elijah Castanon. Weight class 98 pounds from POA, Alexa Thomas, and from USA, Morgan Highland. Weight class 122 pounds from POA, Harrison Murdoch. And from USA, Gavin Lewis. And from USA, Isaiah Chavez. 68 pounds from POA, Cameron Rogers. Taking on Bowman and Lafler from USA. Weight class 83 pounds. From POA.
Tell you what, we we got a heck of a crowd here.
What was that?
This is one heck of a crowd for this match.
Yeah, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can't see the surrounding area, it is quite a sight. Fans gathering from all over the country right here in the Lansing Center in Lansing, Michigan.
Make some noise and get ready for some wrestling.
Look at this kid. How old is this guy?
I have no idea. What a monster.
Yeah,
I love the eye. How many of these? I don't think there's a single kid out there that doesn't have the eye of the tiger right now. Like the level of focus and discipline and determination this sport gives an individual, there's just, there's nothing like it. It's irreplaceable. Team captains meeting out in the center of the circle.
We have George Dixon, the head official for the match tonight from South Carolina.
Nice.
He had, he's the referee that reffed one of my son's match, Gabe versus Ed Ruth at the
Oh, wow.
It just hit me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What a match that was. Yeah, you've been around the sport. I can only imagine the things you've seen, and one of the things that Adam Urenda really said to me after I asked him was, how do you get these kids motivated? The motivation for our youth nowadays is getting harder and harder with the TikTok generation and technology taking over. And he was like, it's the parents.
Yes.
And there's no better example than the man sitting right next to me. Dave Dean, you raised Max and Gabe Dean, two legends, NCAA champions, All-Americans. How important was it for you to like make sure? Were you a parent that was like, have fun? How did you build those boys growing into men to have such successful careers?
I had really I had great leadership that I could look up to growing up. It was the way my dad handled me, and in college, my college coach was amazing, and he. So I learned so much from those two men, and they really complemented each other with different strengths, and that perspective set the foundation of the kind of dad I wanted to be, or leader, or anything that I did, anything I got involved with people, and how the way it is with my children versus the people that I work with. It's the same. It's really the same rules. At the very root of it, it's the relationship. What kind of relationship do I want to have?
Wow.
With my kids.
Yeah.
So, am I going to be the guy who's taskmaster, or am I going to be their dad, which maybe be their mentor?
Yeah.
Like if you look at that circle there, and how it was explained to me, that circle, you're trapped in that circle. Well, these two kids are duking it out. That's plenty of pressure right there. I don't have to add any pressure from outside that circle.
Wow.
I just guide.
Yes.
And so the moment I start weighing in or nagging or being disappointed, this is probably another talk about this match, but I put myself in the circle and I lose all my ability to mentor.
Wow.
That's really at the simple root of it.
I hope parents out there.
It's a decision, executive decision.
That's amazing advice. I hope for the parents listening, they really take that into perspective, because there's already a lot of pressure in that circle. And as you can see right now, Reese Babcock versus Rocco Paulillion. This is a 72-pound matchup. Paulillion in the white and black, Babcock in the blue, representing USA.
And it's kind of hard to believe that there was no scoring. I was trying to find the clock. It's over here. I was like, hey, what's the score? 0-0.
Is it really nothing?
Yeah,
nothing?
It's nothing.
Wow. With that scramble they had, no points.
And I don't think anything wrong was called. It's just how, is it Paulillion in the blue?
Yes, Paulillion.
It just was his ability to scramble all the shot. And you see Reese Babcock in on another deep shot. It's just a great shot.
Excuse me.
He hasn't been able to finish.
Reese is in the blue, Rocco's in the white and black.
Okay, so it's Rocco.
Yeah, Rocco loves those blast double legs. He loves his low blasts. Taking a little page from Jordan Burroughs.
So the reaction, what's coming through is Reese Babcock, you better finish explosively on him because you give him a little bit, he adjusts his hips really well.
Oh.
And that's 2 super deep shots.
Yeah.
I actually thought he might have landed the first one.
I thought he was going to finish him too, but Babcock with those heavy hips saying, no, sir, no takedown today. And Babcock taking bottom position. Paulillion.
So this is always an interesting area, especially with the wrestlers. I don't know. I think they know each other quite a bit. These kids have, and there's a lot of video. It's not like back when I was a kid. You had no clue about what was walking out on the mat. Oh, hey, we're going to tournament in Chicago. This kid comes out. He just gets shellacked.
Yeah.
You don't even know what's happening. But now everybody's like scouting each other, And
yeah, for sure.
There's way more information.
It's that digital age.
Yes.
Everyone's got a camera now.
Second warning, stalling red, 1 point green.
Ooh, stalling on Rocco.
But one of those areas that kind of you can take him by surprise is still on the mat wrestling folk style. Wow, what a dump. Amazing.
Wow. Oh, that takedown.
Yes, that was very athletic. Kind of almost a fireman's dump because he went to the swing single on the outside instead of the inside leg.
And with the top pressure, Rocco's trying to work his way out. And now he has a leg. Is he on his way up? And there he goes again with that
there he is.
double.
He's in that double leg. He'd probably work his way out of there and get one. There's 27 seconds in the period.
Ooh.
Maybe just get up to daylight and get out of there.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't worry about getting points.
Stay on the mat
on your
and
feet.
get out of there. Ten seconds left in the period.
10 seconds left, and the score is 4-0. Reese Babcock ahead. Paulillion going down. Yeah, he's got to explode here. 10 seconds left, get a point. Babcock with that impressive top pressure is going to talk him out of getting his one.
And so
third period, the score is 4-0, Team USA.
the kid on bottom, or the lad that's losing 4-0,
Paulillion.
He's a Tulsa champion, Super 32 champion. I mean, this isn't.
Yeah, he's no stranger.
Yeah,
to
he's got
success
amazing,
on that.
incredible accolades. He got caught in that dump. That was a 2-point takedown and a 2-point near fall, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. He did get caught. He's got time to come back. He's got a little over a minute left.
He chose neutral, so it's getting off bottom.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Rocco's been in this situation before. He knows that he's down. He's just got to have that mindset and the willpower to get it done. But Reese Babcock is maintaining phenomenal positioning right now. He's got heavy hips and a very impressive front headlock. He doesn't want to give up any silly points either.
Oh, look at that dump again. Although better, he was more ready for it this time. Rocco was.
Yeah, he was, but he's tight on that elbow.
He's got to come up with a plan to score some points here. I mean, it's
nothing yet. Nothing yet. Can Babcock get behind for the 2 points? Short time, 10 seconds. Rocco still down, 4-0. This could be Mr. Babcock's night.
Well, that looks like it's going to do it.
Wow.
Final score 4-0. Reese Babcock from Illinois, Team USA over Rocco Paulillion from Powah out of Colorado.
P-O-W-A, but they say Powa, Poway.
Yeah, it's Pueblo. I don't know. It's an acronym. I think Pueblo is part of it.
Well, I actually asked Adam Urenda when we had him on briefly to promote this crazy event. He was like, it's P-O-W-A, but I've heard people all day come on up. Hey, it's Poway. When's Poway going at it? But here they are, and right now Team USA is up 3-0.
So what's on the line tonight?
Well, what is on the line is bragging rights, but more importantly, we've got this big, giant golden trophy, and it's surrounded by a lot of pearly golden championship rings, and that is exactly what is on the line. Two of the best youth teams in the country going head-to-head. We're finding out who is the best. And this epic clash, right now we have Jacob Graber, Team USA, you'll see him in the blue singlet, and Channing Bowman in the black singlet. Graber is a USA National Triple Crown champ, Super 32 champ. He's the Tulsa Trinity Award winner and a 4-time Minnesota USA State champ. And he'll be going up against Channing Bowman in the black and white, another Trinity Award winner, 6-time Oklahoma State champ, 2-time freestyle champ. So again, the resumes from these kids is just ridiculous. You're looking at the future here, ladies and gentlemen.
So you have a lad from Minnesota versus a lad from Oklahoma. Obviously it's USA. The Jacob Graber is from Minnesota. Do I have that right? Yep. From Team USA versus Channing Bowman from Poway out of Oklahoma. But Poway not shying away from the competition tonight. I mean, they're up against the very best in the USA.
Yeah, and like you said, the national effort that went into putting this on, for those of you tuning in, this is as high level as it gets at the youth level. And I am just impressed right now. These two young men and their positioning, they're basically wrestling off their knees, not wanting to give up, wanting to give up too. Channing Bowman hanging on to that elbow tight. Jacob Graber trying to spin around, but he can't move. That elbow's sunk in too deep.
He's staying up above the elbow, which is really making it hard for Graber to turn the corner. You got to shake that off and get it below the elbow to get into the go behind for the most part. See how he's above the elbow? He couldn't.
Yes.
It looked like the go behind was going to happen, but he's got to loosen that up.
Yep. Another stalemate. Yep.
Yeah. That period, actually, the period just ended.
Oh. I checked myself. It was the end of period 1, and we have a score of 0-0. Heading into the second period, neutral.
Yeah. Who chose neutral in this? Like again, they know each other. They're scouting. Both of them are super. Well, this one's Super 32 champ, but they both wrestled at the Tulsa Tulsa events. They know who each other is.
When you're this high level at that age, there's no way you're not gonna know one another.
So a lot of the matches just kind of being chewed up here in the front, kind of the front headlock position. It's gonna come down to an adjustment.
Yeah, something's there's gonna have to be a switch in strategy because these kids keep getting stuck.
I actually think it's advantage Bowman to stay in the front headlock. It's just tough. Graber might want to keep things in open a little bit there.
Yeah, most definitely. Okay, now they're a little action on their feet with shot attempt by Bowman.
And try to keep his hand free. I think he's figuring that out. I'm seeing it. He's making adjustments. Oh, there he goes, back on the elbow, Ed.
Yes, right back on the elbow. And like you said, Graber's got a...
It must have a heck of a grip there, because he's able to hang on. It's very physical.
I was going to say, Channing Bowman with the Terminator grip, just Graber cannot get away.
And you can see his hands just above that elbow. That keeps him from cutting the corner.
Yeah, he's just refusing to give up points. They're both.
Another period down, score 0-0, and we have Graber choosing the down position.
That's smart.
Well,
that's smart. I've always been one to go down, get your point, unless you're facing somebody that just has that extreme
really
top pressure, turning pressure. I've made mistakes a few times in my day.
You notice Bowman didn't choose down on Graber, right?
He did not. So
we don't know.
Yeah.
I'd have to watch that.
100%. He must have known something we didn't know.
I'm suspecting Graber's pretty good on top.
Bowman showing a lot. Oh!
Really slow, kind of a Grammy roll. I was wondering if there'd be a count.
I was waiting for one.
He's under the arm, and look at that. Got leverage, and he's probably going to just push away and get out of there, get his 1 point.
Absolutely, he's got to get his head out. He's got to get away from Bowman's front headlock.
But he's actually, in this position, Bowman's been able to spend a lot of time there. Okay, George Dixon just awarded the 1 point escape. And they called stalemate.
Hey, good call.
We're going to see some fireworks now.
Yeah, good call by the ref, because right now it's any man's game. Oh, what a deep single leg.
Graber in on a deep shot, lefty. So we just learned something. I didn't know if he's left-handed or right-handed, but hooked that ankle.
Oh, yeah.
And has him up.
Oh, and he gets that leg over the top of his head and comes out on top.
We're down
That's two.
Down to 5
He's
seconds.
He's going to seal the deal here. And he does.
No takedown awarded, but Graber wins by a score of 1-0.
1-0. Jacob Graber.
Very tough fought match. Stingy.
That was a tough match. Those kids kept such good position for so long. They were just not giving up anything. They didn't want to give up anything to let the other man score.
So Graber looked like he was finally loosening up, and technique just a little bit late, but I mean he had a 1 point lead.
Yeah, for sure.
So who do we have now?
We have Mathis Sheard from Team USA. That's the gentleman in the white singlet. And we have Jax Furman from Poway. 101 pounds.
Sheard's got the green ankle band. Furman's with the red ankle band.
Yes.
And again, let's see, what do we have here? You got incredible accolades. Once again, a Tulsa national champion, Mathis Sheard, versus preseason nationals runner-up, a premier event held in Iowa, usually at the Unidome. Both wrestlers with quite a few accolades.
Yeah, I'm blown away by the.
Look at that shot. But look at the reaction into the whizzer. Like no points. It's incredible. It's got a body lock. I wonder where this is going. Trying to see past the referee here. Yep, still has the whizzer. I was wondering if he was going to get the leg in over the top. I think the people at home have a better view of it than we've got.
Oh, they most certainly do. But again, like going back to what we were talking about earlier, with Ben Askren changing the game, really changing the game with the funk wrestling. You know, back then, if someone was going to get a takedown, usually they'd get it. Now, they hit the mat, they go into some crazy scrambles. Neither one of these guys wanting to give up a thing.
No, and again, you see the front headlock. He's above the elbow. It's really hard to score until you get your elbow free.
So how would you go about, so if you were coaching that young man right now, or any one of these wrestlers that keeps getting their elbow in deep and their opponent has them locked there, what do? Do you just
You know what I learned to do? If I don't get that hand peeled off of my elbow, there's no point anyways. We're just gonna like hang out in front of the headlock. So
you wouldn't even try
look at
going
that
around.
shot. Incredible. Time
Oh,
out,
right at the end of the period.
Yeah. So why not just peel it off? And if you're still wrestling, you're still wrestling. At least you got the kid wrestling. You're not.
Absolutely.
You can lose 15, 20 seconds. That shortens the match.
You're right. And the guy on the bottom's getting all that pressure, especially if the guy that has his elbow trapped is on his toes and giving all that pressure.
I'd peel those. I'd just get right over the fingertips and peel it off. That's actually what I did. I just peel it off and keep wrestling. And then you got a hold of it too.
Yes.
You can, it's like a little 2-on. The lead into a 2-on-1. You got control. When you peel that off, you just hold right onto the fingers.
Yes.
Then you can switch. But you learn to do that. Those are all the things you learn and feel over time. And these kids they're so skilled. They're so young. It's amazing how skilled they were.
I'm blown away right now by this level. You gotta understand, ladies and gentlemen, this is honestly the toughest sport in the world. There's nothing like it. And the level of discipline.
It's locking up this 2-on-1. He's a really rangy wrestler on top. Wow.
Yeah, Furman is just a beast on top of that top pressure.
Yep.
How he locked on that forearm and the elbow just to bring him back down. Martez Sheard trying everything he can to get an escape, be the first one to put the points on the board. Right now, Team USA is up 6-0 against Poway.
He's trying to get that Turk in there. He's almost got it. No one. Okay.
And there we go.
1 point just awarded.
Martez Sheard with the 1 point escape.
Hang on.
Great man, second period.
Had to grab that.
Yeah, there's a lot of slick action going on right now between these two young men. Ooh, what a shot fired off by Jax Furman.
He has a very explosive shot. He's got the long arms and a good, pretty explosive backstep action.
But denied by Martez Sheard. Man, the heavy hips that I'm seeing is almost like at a collegiate level, I feel, of stopping the shots.
Yeah. Back when I was a kid, I would have been on my butt.
You and I both. This is insane.
Yeah.
Trying to explode through yet again. Martez Sheard saying, no, sir.
He's kind of forcing it. Needs to set it up a little more. He's just forcing his shot. Needs a little more, create a timing mismatch.
It makes it tougher when your opponent sees that first explosive shot. They're a little more prepared for it. So, like snapping, getting your opponent moving to knock him off the track before firing off a shot would help that success rate.
Again, this is the area where it might be a little bit tough to scout. Like, you don't really know how good. A guy can look pretty good on top, but you don't know how good on top he is until you get down there and see what you're really dealing with.
Oh, yes. 100%. Back in the day, I hated leg riders. They were my kryptonite. Every time someone throwing a leg, I knew I was in for it.
Furman doing a really good job with the tight waist, and you see how he picked up the ankle there. See how his mat return goes here. What this looks like. I mean,
Martez Sheard trying to take him back down. Oh no!
And this went sideways here. But is he going to convert it? It looks like it. Yep, he's getting a count.
Martez using his knee to turn Jax and get those points. Team USA is stunning right now. It's early in the match, but Team USA is making a statement.
Tied up pretty good.
Ooh, is he going to get 6 points for his team? That would be a huge six.
He's got both arms. That's a painful.
Oh my goodness! Can you hear the crowd hold their breath? That was so crazy.
If you've never been in that, I can tell you it doesn't feel good.
No, it does not. But the whole crowd just went quiet.
It blew open at the end, but it was a very tough competitive match, and the lad from Powwow was in on deep shots.
Absolutely. Team USA up 9-0. Yeah, right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time that I have watched this level of competition at this age range, and I'm blown away, like genuinely shocked by the skill level. They're from positioning to their shots, to their top pressure, to their escape attempts.
These kids are exposed to so much knowledge now. It's the advent in the 90s of the internet, but all this stuff on the but their coaches have become very educated. Like now you have generations of so much knowledge compounding so quickly. And you can see it. So you watch these two. How old do you think these kids are?
What are they? 6, 8 years old?
7 maybe.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8 years old.
And just now think about their skill level when you watch them wrestle. I mean, look at the low ankle shot.
Look at that shot by Cohen.
That's a 7-year-old. Maybe. Maybe he's 8. I don't want to make his mom or he's mad at me right now, but I don't know what their age is. I know they're young.
Yeah, nonetheless, that shot, no 7-year-old should shoot like that.
The timing, it's just amazing.
There was no hesitation at all. Cohen Deputy just blasted off for 2 points right off the bat. Spencer Matson struggling to get out as they make their way off the circle. Oh, but no, back on, he says.
And he's a good little mat wrestler, too. He's really aggressive. Maybe he's got that.
The tight waist so far and the top pressure position has just been remarkable. And Cohen Deputy right now, look at that, look at that blast forward.
Yeah.
He just knocked him right off his good little base.
At his tender young age, already has a concept of how critical the forward pressure is and controlling the hips.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Shout out to all the parents, by the way, the parents of these kids competing today. You're special individuals as well. Your kids wouldn't be doing what they're doing without your guidance and mentorship.
Or have the opportunities to travel across the country, and there's so much more going on here too. You know, outside of wrestling, all their connections and relationships.
100%.
And the support that they get from their parents it's
phenomenal. And like you said, they're gaining a gift in life that goes way beyond the sport at such a young age. Look at him explode through that shot.
Double leg.
Now he's cutting him. Deputy with the confidence, with the snap down to try to get more points.
So what do we have here? What's his?
So Cohen Deputy from Poway,
2-time Pennsylvania state champion. Yeah, that says a lot.
Yeah,
Super 32 finalist.
World of Wrestling Trinity Award winner. Those Pennsylvania wrestlers, I tell you, that's a tough group.
Spencer Matson, Tulsa Reno runner-up in the kickoff.
Matson right now trying to work up to his feet, get something going in his favor. But Deputy with that spin around for a quick two.
He blocked off the leg. He's got a cradle on. You'll see it here in a second. But that's like an amazing skill.
Wow.
There's a wrestler when I was still coaching college wrestling, Dave Morgan's the same thing. See how he's blocking off that leg?
Yeah.
He's got a bundle all the way over and it loads up the cradle. It's not fun. There's so much pressure going on if you're underneath there, and it's very skillful what's going on there.
Yeah, that young man knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And at such a young age, it's going to be scary to follow this kid's career. All right, third period.
He's having fun and with it, and continues on, and has, it's not always like, teddy bears and bunnies. It can't be like that, but. Generally, if you're having fun, you're loving it. Oh, a headlock here now.
Oh, Spencer Matson trying to turn the tide
looks
here.
Looks like he slipped his hips enough to get out of it.
But he gets 2 points. Now the score is 8-4, still in Cohen Deputy's favor.
We have a little over a minute left, 8-4. The wrestler from Powwow is comfortably in the lead. He has to keep wrestling here, though. Things can happen pretty fast.
What a Granby.
Yeah. Another thing for however old he is, it just hit like a textbook Granby.
That was textbook.
Yeah.
And here they are, like a couple of Rams.
And again, back in that cradle position.
But Cohen Deputy making another statement with the takedown.
Yeah.
Look at how tight.
So tight.
It's unbelievable the Terminator grips from these kids. Coach is urging Mr. Deputy to cut him for more points.
Impressive that Matson did not get turned in a cradle for how deep that was all those times.
Yeah, that was impressive. Matson.
He never let down in fighting.
No, he did not, and he said, and that's saving points for your team.
Yeah.
It's being a great teammate, thinking about the team in its entirety.
Deputy did get the major to pick up a bonus point, so the team score is going to be 9-4.
Big bonus point from Cohen Deputy. Wow. We're heading into the 200-pound matchup now. We got a couple of big fellas about to step on the mat.
From Team USA, 4-time Kansas State champ, Noah Mathis.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Lansing Center in Lansing, Michigan.
And from Team Boa,
all right, we got some big kids here. It's like
Salas.
This kid looks like he could be playing like outside linebacker.
You want to talk about a rumble?
Yeah.
But the whole building's about to hear this one. A couple of animals out there right now. Noah Mathis, Team USA. Caesar Salas, Team Poway. Both guys right now feeling it out in that tie-up.
Yeah, he got...
Salas with a nice front head snap attempt. Mathis backing away. You know, back in the day, ladies and gentlemen, they used to call this physical chess. And right now you're watching two people in a cerebral moment really trying to feel each other out, not wanting to really make a mistake, but seeing where they can set themselves up for success.
Oh, ooh! Just hit the shuck by.
What a shuck!
Yeah, it's impressive. He wasn't able to finish. Very, very athletic getting out of that, and that was a heck of a technique hit. And many times you'd score with that.
Absolutely! Wow, a quick stall call.
Salas is able to get out of that.
Yeah, they both just put their rooks out on the board.
Who got called for stalling?
Noah Mathis got called for stalling for backing out of the circle.
Gotcha.
Caesar Salas going for that shot.
Do you see it's just set up?
Yeah.
And again, it looks like we have another lefty here. Oh, and time runs out.
Wow, time ran out as soon as Caesar Salas was attempting
that post-up single leg.
That post-up was impressive. Again, it's so cool watching them feel each other out, kind of figure out, you know, what the best way to set their offense up is, and then boom, both of them pulled the trigger.
See what the level of the top wrestling here with Salas is. Switches off to the double return. Good.
Mathis quick to get back to his base.
And back up to his feet. Good.
And they're out.
Trainer to mat 12, please. Trainer to mat 12.
So Mathis certainly making Salas have to work for the ride.
He is.
Quickly back up on his feet.
Yeah, Salas is good at, as soon as Mathis gets to his feet, he drops down back to that double, but right now he's like, you know what, forget about it. Let's have a fresh start.
3 times was just a lot of effort to go through, and I give Mathis a lot of credit. He just kept working and working and working.
Likewise, and Mathis just had his shot attempt.
It kind of
completely rejected.
Kind of extended. He's going to have to get in probably deeper. And then look at the power and the balance in Salas's hips. He is off old.
Yeah, it's impressive, and I think that Mathis might be wearing himself out while being extended in that position. Both gentlemen looking at the scoreboard. Check the time. 32 seconds left in the second period.
I'll just turn the gain down on this.
The intensity of the crowd, you can just feel it as these two men battle it out. Score is 9-4 with USA ahead, but we still have plenty of matches to go. Salas with a single.
Again, both wrestlers with tremendous accolades here. You got a 4-time Kansas State champion against a 2-time Indiana Triple Crown winner.
Salas taking the bottom position. Score is 1-0. Mathis edging it with that escape. Let's see if Salas can tie it up.
Good tight waist and jam forward. That was very... He knocks the arm out, takes out the post.
Yeah, that was high level. It completely stopped Salas's momentum.
All kinds of details that are going on there. That there's a lot of good development. Again, another good tight waist chop, but that pressure forward. You see him driving off that back toe, pulling him forward. Great hip rotation by Salas.
Ooh,
managed to get it out of bounds there.
Yes.
We're on a little bit of a smaller mat tonight to fit this into the arena. We had some challenges with the fire code and the rest of the layout of the whole place. So, big kid. These two are great big guys. Matt might be maybe locked hands.
Mathis
called it.
Mathis charged with locking hands. No, I love the size of the circle. It really makes it more action-packed. There's not a lot of room to back up, and as you see, ladies and gentlemen, if you do back up, you will get called for stalling. These referees are not messing around.
So between the locked hands and escape, Salas is ahead 2-1 here with 43 seconds left in the match.
See, I loved being down in this position because I felt that extra burn to get that takedown to solidify the victory. Let's see if Mathis can find that burn or if Salas is going to turn on the heat. Right now, that mental, because these competitors know time is winding down.
15 seconds left in the match. Just got called for...
Mathis just got called for a second stalling, so now the score is 3-1.
It's 4-1.
4-1. Mathis is behind.
No, 3-1. I was saying I didn't know where the other one was coming from. He needs a takedown anyways, but at this point it would just put it in overtime. 5 seconds left in the match.
Oh, no. 4 seconds left.
Yeah.
He'd rather go into overtime than lose. But Salas just made a statement with the remaining seconds in the period. He's got 3 seconds left. And I think Salas is going to apply that top pressure and ride it out to victory. And he does.
Well, good, tough, physical, hard-fought match.
That was a hard-fought match.
Both kids competed very, very hard.
A lot of heart in that one. That was so far out of all the matches, I think that had to be the one to really show that physical chess. It started out really cerebral at the tie-ups, and then once they got comfortable, it was fireworks.
For weight class 135 pounds. From T4.
I'm loving the faces of the crowd Everyone in attendance is really enjoying this show, and why wouldn't they? This is some top-level wrestling.
So now you have Ethan Son, Illinois state champion, All-American versus Asher Bacon from Powah, who's a two-time Super 32 champion. So Bacon in the red, Son wearing the green anklet. Bacon has all kinds of accolades. Tulsa kickoff champ, two-time Super 32 champ.
Like a couple of bulls locking horns. Oh, look at,
Yeah.
You see him.
Knocked the lock off his wrist.
He
with his
did
knee.
knock. He knocked the lock off, but did that just cost him that 2 points using his knee?
Yeah, Bacon dropped down.
It was like as soon
leg.
as he broke that grip, he dropped down and fired off a shot, perhaps knowing that Son was off balance.
So it's a tight team race right now, 7-9. I believe we're in the 6th match out of 15.
We knew it was going to be close, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen. And for those of you tuning in, it doesn't get more exciting than this. Oh, and a quick escape.
Look, the lefty single leg. Good reaction with the hips to get, but looks like Bacon's going to finish this, and he does.
Wow. It was like a firecracker out there. Super explosive. Not even thinking, just reacting.
Yeah, really great technique and good position. Combinations, just rattle them off.
It was phenomenal. He did not mind the quick escape as he quickly collected another 2 points. Ethan trying to work up. A nice spiral ride by Bacon. And that'll bring us to the end of the first period. Heading into the second.
And Bacon confidently chooses down. He's like, yep,
He
I'm going
didn't
down.
hesitate.
No, doing this. Sonny got down pretty hard there.
Oh, no!
Headlock.
Wow, what a headlock from Bacon, just collecting that headlock. He just put Ethan Son in a horrible position.
Yeah, this is pretty tight, man. This is...
Yeah, he's squeezing with everything he's got.
Right now you're going, am I actually getting air? The kid on bottom is... But look at this, rotates, gets out of it.
Unbelievable.
That is like a heroic effort to get out of that and get off your back.
I'm blown away.
Yeah, that was so tight.
I'm telling you, I did not expect that. Kudos to that young man displaying a lot of heart and determination to get out of a horrible situation.
And incredible combinations, go behind, switching off to single leg, switching off to a double. Just combination after combination after combination.
He's just chaining those moves together so well. Asher Bacon up 11-2. Could have been 6 points, but Ethan Son rejecting the pin. Again, so much heart and courage out there, just refusing to go flat.
Bacon way out in front in the match, 11-2 with 20 seconds left in the second period. Bacon has skills in all the different positions. He's just very well-rounded.
Yes, he is. And just chaining them together effortlessly. Oh, forcing Ethan to get a stall call. And that's another great thing about those chain wrestlers. You know, they're going from one thing to the next, and when when their opponent's not reacting, the ref will put that fist up. You better get moving. Ethan firing off a shot to try to put some points on the board.
he switches off to that lefty single, then he switches off to the double. It's just like, it's incredible. He stays down low in position. You know, he stays down while he's moving off from one combination to the other.
He's quick, and then he opted to give Ethan Son a point and go neutral.
Scores up by 10, 13-3. Inside trip.
Keeping the elbow for the extra points.
Now he's got him on his back. This, one way or another, will probably be it. Yeah, this is going to be it. He's so tech fall.
Asher
George
Bacon
Dixon
with the tech. Yep, that 15-point rule. So that's 5 team points.
And Powell takes the team lead for the first time in the dual meet, 12-9.
Yes, they do. Going 9-0. They were down 9-0. And they come back for that 12-9 advantage.
Let's see what we got coming up next here.
Akaye McHugh.
From Team USA.
Akaye McHugh
National Spoke Style Champion.
for Team USA. And Hazel Rodarti, Team Poway. And these young ladies, again, how impressive is this? You got Akaye McHugh, 2-time Indiana Folk Style State champ. Hazel Rodarti, Washington State Triple Crown winner.
Red. We put green there and red there. That helps.
Akaye McHugh representing Team USA. She's a 2-time New Wayne Nationals freestyle champion. 2-time Indiana freestyle state champion. So
Rodarti with the takedown.
Bringing in a lot of experience, but Hazel Rodarti, she's the Washington girls and boys state champ.
It's a long ways from Washington to Lansing, Michigan.
Long ways away, but she is here to compete.
Yes.
And so far showing a very impressive skill set with that top pressure, just refusing to let Miss McHugh to her feet.
So they have a great girls wrestling movement in Washington and on the West Coast in particular. So,
really?
Yeah. It's kind of really led the way for women's wrestling in the United States out there. And now it's being adopted by every state high school association. It's become very normalized. Like, 10 years ago, you come in here and the girls that are wrestling would be in high school, but now you see 6, 7, 8-year-old girls everywhere running around.
I think it's the best thing to happen for the sport. It's because it's truly a sport for everybody.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to see more collegiate programs start blossoming. Iowa just led the way with their D1 women's program. You're seeing programs sprout up. I'm saying the next 3 to 5 years is just going to continue to explode.
So the college wrestling, I don't have the stat, and I apologize for this to bring up something, but I know that they're very close to having enough teams for the NCAA to recognize it. It does have emerging sports status, but where it's an actual,
kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. So it has begun.
Yep, and there's so much upward momentum there. It's going to blow past it.
That's unbelievable.
So way overdue.
It really is way overdue. I've got a 30-year-old sister that she's like, why wasn't this around when I was in high school?
Right.
I would have totally wrestled in college. So thinking of all the ladies that missed out, but look at this generation incoming with these 2 young ladies here and all the accomplishments they have. They are truly at the start of something remarkably special in our sport.
Yeah, and it's way past ground floor. There's incredible momentum. The momentum is on every single level now. People all just try to remember what it looks like right now, which is amazing. But 5 years from now, it'll be like it used to be, only that big. You'll be like, are you kidding me? It's huge.
Yeah.
So there's a linear explosion in women's wrestling right now. It's normalized. So you have girls in communities where they're getting out their buddies, and it's not being fought. You know,
Absolutely.
It's become far more very normal.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. I mean, these girls kicking butt out on the mat. Truly, you know.
Get incredible top pressure. I almost feel like the other kid from Powwow that was slapping the cradles or creating all that pressure, it looks very similar.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any relationship or connection there. Kind of go back here.
Yeah, that would be a curious thing to know, because Powwow with that they love that top pressure, that tight waist.
You got that wing in. You see the flexibility there too. That's a little bit different. So if I had that wing on me, my shoulder's snapping off, right? I'm going on. But she got out of it. Which is
Yep. It's a whole nother sport. You know, and similarly with MMA, that flexibility and it's almost like a mental thing with girls. Not only at this level, but even in MMA, like they really go for broke and leave everything out. It's so entertaining. But the flexibility, like you said, it makes the scrambles that much more entertaining to watch and unfold before you. Like a couple, they're just battling for position right now. Rodarti working that crossface to break McHugh's lock. 30 seconds left in the second period. McHugh hanging on for dear life.
For those of you who are listening, we'll be covering the 8th grade and under dual meet finals tomorrow evening. We'll be live on this network. It's kind of an estimated time when that'll happen. It'll probably be tomorrow afternoon, maybe around 3 o'clock. We'll keep you posted on social media, but so there are 10 teams in women's wrestling. They're all wrestling tomorrow, and
that is amazing. Yeah, so in other words, you don't want to miss that. So stay tuned. Check out New Way Combat on Facebook. You've got Combat Life Network and New Way Combat on Instagram. So we will be going live tomorrow. But heading into the third, Hazel Rodarti is up 2, and she is in the bottom position. So Akaya McHugh has got to try to figure something out if she wants to come out on top with the victory here.
She looks getting out front there on top.
Great top pressure, but she's abandoning her position.
And she just got reversed. Kind of got overbalanced out front there, and Rodarti, came up on her, rotated, came up underneath, and
yeah, she definitely took advantage of that, and with that tight waist, just broke her down flat. Yeah. We have 45 seconds left in the match.
There's a lot going on there. Created a lot of great forward pressure. It's really good at driving off her toes to create that forward pressure. It's simple as that seems. It takes a while for to build that awareness to all those details.
These young ladies are light years ahead. When I started, I think I was 3 years in and didn't have the knowledge that's being displayed on here. And like you said, it's the small things, the pressure off your toes, the little things that you pick up from all the experience that you get from wrestling. And judging from these young ladies' resume, they picked up quite a bit of knowledge.
Yeah. We got a locked hands call, so it stops the match, and McHugh gets a point. I mean, it makes it much more doable. I mean, she can get an escape quick.
Yeah, 22 seconds, McHugh could get an escape. Quick takedown.
A lot can happen, but she's going to have to be explosive right off the bat here.
Yep, this is where the heart of the competitors truly revealed. And as you can see, McHugh really is trying everything that she can to get up to her feet. Ooh, nice little switch attempt. Can she get it?
Oh, she sunk a deep wing.
Rodarti had that wing.
2 seconds left in the match. And
Great job.
That'll be a hard-fought one. Match there by Rodarti. Both athletes, actually. Rodarti just better, a little better in the top position.
She really was. That tight waist and wing combination that she just displayed out there really made all the difference.
We're at 102 pounds. For Team USA.
All right.
Next up on the docket, ladies and gentlemen, we have Cameron Smith, Team USA, versus Dustin Alvarado, Team Poway, in the 67-pound matchup.
So we're crossing over the halfway point here in the dual meet. It's the 8th match. 15 total.
And the score is 15-9. Poway taking the lead.
Let's see what we got here going up a little bit. We got this kid is a 5-time World of Wrestling runner-up. That's an amazing stat. To make it to the World of Wrestling, which is a very difficult tournament.
Yeah,
five times.
Yeah, the determination in their eyes right now. This is what I miss about the competition. You know, the feeling you respect your opponent, and it's almost hard to make eye contact because you know that fireworks are about to erupt. These kids just pacing back and forth. They know what's on the line here.
Yeah, both of them have great accolades, and they look comparable. 2-time runner-up, Dustin Alvarado, a 2-time runner-up in Super 32. This is the second time in the Grand River Rumble All-Star duel.
Wow.
So Cam Smith is, again, 5-time Michigan State champion.
Yeah, their resume speaks for itself, and that is exactly why they're facing off right now.
Trying to do another little shuck by.
Oh,
wow.
What a
explosive
maneuver.
move, and he's got him on his back. That's a hole right off the bat.
He just reached around, grabbed his shoulder, and whipped him back.
I'd like to see the replay on the setup of that.
I would love to see it, because that was such a smart maneuver, an unexpected maneuver. If I was Alvarado, I wouldn't have expected that. And he's up 4-0.
Yeah,
Alvarado going down.
2 points on the near fall. Must be a lot of pressure on top. He's taking Alvarado all the way down to his, down to his belly off that pressure.
Yeah, you can see him driving with his toes.
George Dixon calling stalling already here in the match.
Yeah, I love that. Even though this is youth.
Look at this, the wings in. Look how deep that is already. It's.
Oh wow, that is just a tremendous amount of pressure.
And that could go potentially dangerous pretty easy. I mean, look at that shoulder. Yeah.
You called it. You called it. That was sunk deep. Uh-oh.
Call a trainer to mid-mat. Call the trainer. We need a trainer.
Dustin Alvarado down with that chicken wing attempt.
Yeah, that looked very potentially dangerous. I'm not saying the referee had a really good vantage point sitting up here watching it. Didn't have a good. He wasn't slow to react, but it's one of those things. It's like it's okay until it's not okay.
Right.
And it happens just like that.
It does. It does. These things happen.
And this is not really where you want kids getting. And hopefully, he doesn't have something serious here. But this isn't where you want a serious. Not in the summertime.
No, not at all.
See what we got here in a second. Trainer made it over here very quick.
Yeah, it's in the heat of the moment, and this is why it's so important for parents and coaches and teammates alike to keep a cool head. You know, there's not a lot of refs out there that want to ref. It's like a pandemic of not wanting to ref because negative energy. Call this, call that. But
Alvarado's getting up to to wrestle. So
yeah, he is. He's showing a lot of heart and courage.
Yeah. See how this goes. Hopefully it's fine. Smith generates an incredible amount of pressure, and I think he has a really good combination to putting a wing in. You can see it coming again now. No, just stop it.
He's going.
Yep.
He's going after the arm. Okay. He's going. Could be strategy too, I mean, you know your opponent's hurt, but at the same time, he seems to have bounced back. So it might have been a temporary burner from that chicken wing. Great sportsmanship displayed by these two young men. And Cameron Smith is up 4 on Dustin.
He has a really good pressure forward into the wing series, and that's something that it's difficult to contend with till you go back to the room and work on. It points out, how much you have to control your own hips underneath.
Absolutely.
And not get broken down. There's a lot more to positioning there, but it makes the point, but it's difficult it's one of the really difficult things to make an adjustment in the middle of a match on.
Definitely. But these kids are no strangers to the mat. Everything that they've done in a serious showdown here. 44 seconds left in the second period. Cameron Smith going in on a shot, deep on a shot.
A double leg, and it's a deep one.
And
again, this stresses me up. You'll watch him come on back up to that wing right now. It's incredible tight waist pressure.
And again, that could just be his go-to. That could be his.
No, he's got a great combination. That's legit. It's good. Some adjustment there. He's crawling his fingers forward.
Yes.
Maybe put the elbow down on the mat. Not going to win that war at this moment in time. George Dixon will need to stay right on top of that. The kid's not afraid to take it out.
Not at all. And that's another thing that wrestling does for Dustin Alvarado, Team Poway, with the courage and mental toughness to get back out there and get after it. But Cameron Smith up 6-0.
He's kind of surprised, he just got put down. He wasn't expecting that Smith would choose top. But so his right elbow, he's got to just put it down on the mat, and then you kind of almost like you live to fight another day.
Right.
And not wind up in the swing again.
Absolutely.
Well,
and the action goes off the mat. This match is intense. Oh. Caution on Dustin. I was always bad at that. I always wanted to jump the gun, too, when I was in that bottom position. I just wanted that edge.
I'd be jumping the gun myself. Getting into that wing again, no.
Yeah, no way.
He has made an adjustment. See how he lost it there.
Cameron Smith
Yeah,
able to.
See how he slips right into that wing. Yeah, his little
here we
machine
go
at
again. And the ref right on top of the action, making sure that
He's grabbing his leg. That's good.
Dustin's all right.
Isolating so he can't advance it.
Cameron trying to reach across so we can lock that in. Back to the center.
Almost spinning into that cradle, rotating.
He did. He was looking for it, and Alvarado again with the second stall call, so that'll make it 7-0.
One more point for the major. I think he might almost want to cut it.
Ooh, he's making, ooh. Yeah, that ref's not messing around.
No. And good. It's good that he's not.
Yeah, it's good on him, you know. You don't want an unnecessary injury. You don't want to make it worse.
And I'd be on it right now here at the end of the match because
Cameron Smith just so tenacious with that chicken wing.
And it looks like he has a good cradle combination that he could develop out of that. He's found himself in front of the cradle. The kid fighting out of the pressure, that wing, is putting himself in a position to be cradled.
Absolutely.
Because it's all generated from that pressure. Immense pressure.
Very impressive. Cameron Smith comes out with the victory for Team USA, putting them back up on the scoreboard. Score is now 12-15. Poway still ahead.
And from Team USA, Elijah Castanon.
What do we have here?
91 pounds.
Okay, Elijah Castanon versus Bryson Dolly. There was a match that was supposed to happen before this, but apparently they had an issues on the flight over and couldn't make it, unfortunately. But we are ready to rock and roll for this matchup again. So close, 12-15. Dolly in red.
Oh,
Castanon in green.
Explosive shot there by Dolly. He's got the ankle hook too. His head inside. He's looking for the spladle. You can see that.
Oh no!
Yeah,
he really is.
His head popped out.
Wow! If Dolly's head had not popped out,
there was a lot more going on.
He was headed for trouble. No doubt about it.
5-time Triple Crown Award winner. Castanon from Team USA.
Yeah, Elijah Castanon, Team USA.
So remember that last lad we saw from Washington was the gal, so tough on top. There's another wrestler from Washington right here wrestling for Poway.
So the coaches, Coach Urenda and his team they must get these kids together, even though they're coming from all over the country. It'd be interesting to ask him after this if he gets them together, because there are a lot of similarities with these wrestlers, especially with that top pressure is such a difference maker.
An incredible pressure here. Look at that Turk that just got lifted in there.
Beautiful Turk by Bryson Dolly from Poway.
See where it goes from here. Time just ran out. Scores 2-0. Dolly over Castanon.
Yeah, that Turk was magnificent. I think if he had 15 more seconds, if I was Castanon from Team USA right now, I'd be remembering that, because saved by the bell heading into the second round. Dolly with that top pressure again. And here it comes.
Yeah, he's got a great combination there. Really incredible combination. This is a long period to be in that position. Over minute 10 left in the period to be in that kind of a Turk.
Yeah, That's good.
Yeah.
You can see Dolly working that crossface to get to that shoulder.
You're going to fight like mad against this. Even if you don't turn him, he's had to give up his soul.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of energy to give up fighting that. But there he did get some back points. He's got a 2 count. Dolly up 4-0.
He was able to get a near fall out of that. Castanon does have a leg. Looks like that's got away from him. Wonder if we'll see that. Nope.
Wow, select maneuver with his right foot. Dolly denying the escape. Oh, he's got that elbow and that wrist tight. He's going for that chicken wing. Looking like he's wanting to go for that tilt. He's going to take him the other way.
Yep. Got another.
Wow, 3
near fall.
points to end the second period.
Yeah.
Dolly up 7-0. Elijah Castanon is not over yet, but he is going to have to fight back. All right, Castanon, top position here. Let's see if he can work any tilts or maneuvering to turn Dolly. He's got quite a deficit to work back from, down 7-0. Dolly peeling off that eagle claw hook Castanon had on the opposite side of the shoulder.
Oh, went for the chin
quick
drop.
suck back, but Dolly uses it for a McHugh slam.
Reversal, double leg reversal.
That reminded me of Matt Hughes versus Frank Trigg, too, for you MMA fans out there. Castanon not losing any enthusiasm, rushing back to the center with 41 seconds left. Down 9-0.
Oh, little step over. Maybe looking for the hip slip.
Not in a good position to work back.
Dolly with the wherewithal to. You might give up a reversal right here. No, that's.
What a weird. See, this is what I'm talking
get rid
about.
of
How funky does that look? They're like a couple of.
Oh, he's moved into the Merkle.
And that'll do it. They were totally in a transformer-type lockup there to end the match.
The match ends 9-0. The lad from Powell with the major. Putting their team more into the lead. Score now is 19-12. Powell over Team USA.
19-12. Wow.
I like this guy's walkout song.
And the winner for that match,
I guess I like both of them. First time I've liked both.
Yeah. A couple of young ladies up next. Morgan Highland representing Team USA at 98 pounds. And from Team Poway, we've got Alexa Thomas.
Five-time Pennsylvania State champ, Morgan Highland.
So what you have here is you have a Pennsylvania wrestler against a Wisconsin wrestler, but wrestling for Poway is a Wisconsin wrestler, Alexa Thomas, putting on probably the red ankle band. And Morgan Highland from PA, wrestling for Team USA, put in the green ankle band.
Wrestling, folk style national champion last 2 years.
Look at the level changes. Holy. I'm going to sound like that old commentator that voiced for the Detroit Lions. Holy mackerel.
Yeah.
The level changes, they were knocking each other off balance. Morgan Highland has that front headlock, managed to drag Alexa down, but they're going to call a stalemate here. A lot of action right off the bat.
Oh, nice combination, lefty single.
Wow. Beautiful takedown by Alexa Thomas from Team Poway. The level changes paid off for that quick shot. Morgan Highland, a 5-time Pennsylvania state champ.
She broke down that elbow and that arm on the opposite side. It's hard to see. She's now switched off, looking for a bundle.
Morgan Highland trying to peel that foot. Trying to get Alexa's foot out.
Does she have both legs in now?
Oh, no. See, I just said earlier, leg riders. This is dangerous territory for Morgan to be in.
So she's locking it tight up on the shoulder. Probably behoove her to pull it tight to her chest to bring it over and not. And
just cranking. That is so painful.
Yeah. Look at the incredible, crazy flexibility. I mean, anybody else? It's like bananas.
You literally just stole the words from my mouth. If anyone put my elbow that far past my head, ouch. Give me an ice pack and some acetaminophen. I'd be out for the count.
I might be out for the rest of my life.
Heading into the second period, Alexa Thomas up 2-0.
Good combinations, going to the sit-out, back to her feet.
Morgan Highland just refusing to let Miss Thomas go, but
the pursuit is incredible.
Just put on the nitro booster.
Yeah. Alexa Thomas, it makes you feel
dizzy.
She just feels explosive.
She's throwing me off balance, and I'm not even wrestling her. But Morgan able to get that front headlock and kind of slow her down. I think that's how Alexa got those points. Those level changes really threw Morgan off balance. But there she goes again, firing off her own.
Yeah, and she just got a stall call. I really like how the referees are calling stalling tonight. It's very assertive.
It's leaving them no choice but to leave it all out there on the mat. Non-stop action.
Wish we could get them all together. I wish we could go, hey, let's call it stalling like it's going out of style. Let's just do it. Get on with it. It will force everybody to have to deal with it.
Absolutely. Morgan Highland looking to...
And she was able to cut the corner. It's incredible. This match feels like it's not this close, but it's close. It's 3-2. And Morgan Highland they're sneaky good at staying in.
Yeah, some quick cat-like maneuvering.
Yeah.
Makes the match 3-2. Alexa Thomas up by 1.
So it's going to be interesting. Highland choosing neutral going into the last period.
Interesting.
Yeah, down by 1 point.
Well, she was remembering, Thomas again with that top pressure, making it a little uncomfortable. I think Morgan Highland's she must be feeling confident in taking.
Pulling Thomas onto a front headlock.
Yeah, she's really utilizing those front headlocks, and I think wearing Alexa out. Again, another stalemate.
I wouldn't get down on my knees again. I think Highland has incredible flexibility in her shoulder, and that's how she was able to cut the corner to finish that go behind on the last front headlock.
And that is a stall call on Morgan Highland backing up out of the circle.
Is that her first? Thomas got called. And so each wrestler has a stall call.
With 40 seconds left.
Oh,
one stall
look at
call
that.
each. Morgan Highland exploding through for
that
2
reach
points.
Inside and not even going down to the mat, maybe just bouncing her knee off the mat, catching that knee inside single. Has a wing in, but they're out of bounds. There's 20 seconds left in the match. It might have behooved her to pull her in with that wing in and just not drive her out.
Right.
Now there's 21 seconds left.
21 seconds left. Plenty of time for Alexa Thomas to come back.
Plenty of time.
But look at Morgan. Work that chicken wing back in.
Right back in there. She got stronger as the match went on. And look at that, to step over. I mean, this just went
Morgan
6
Highland
seconds left in the match.
with
Amazing.
a big 6 points for her team. Making it, what is it, 19 to 18 now? You're absolutely right. To piggyback off of what you said, though, Morgan, she did get stronger as the match went on.
She never changed her intensity throughout the whole match.
Could have been that adrenaline dump that we were talking about earlier, you know, because Miss Thomas was just on fire in round 1. Woo! That first period, I mean, she was literally throwing off my equilibrium with her level changing. So Morgan Highland with the victory, and it's 19 to 18.
Yeah, we have a Donnybrook going here between Team USA and Power.
Harrison.
What a war. No one's walking out of here that easy with that trophy. It will be earned, ladies and gentlemen. It will be earned.
So we have 4 matches left in the duel. Got Gavin Lewis from Team USA in the green versus Harrison Murdoch, Power in the red ankle band, excuse me. The Team USA lad has kind of got a reddish singlet, so don't mean to be confusing. He's got a green ankle band, but so when we're talking green and red, we're talking about ankle bands.
Absolutely. And right now,
kids, and I was.
Ooh, stall call. A stall call called on Harrison Murdoch. Yeah, these refs are making great calls because it's really forcing these kids to don't back up. You either move forward or you circle.
Yeah, or you're getting called for stalling.
You don't want to give up an easy point like that either. Not when these matches have been so close.
I honestly wish we could take this as a textbook way to call stalling and go, please call the whole NCAA tournament this way or every dual meet. I mean, I literally go to, I can speak openly now. Both my sons are done with college wrestling. So I don't have to worry about the politics anymore. I'm like,
right?
Call stalling.
Yeah.
You're the enforcers of action. The referees are the enforcers of action. Shot clocks can't do it. That's not a way that'll work, and wrestling doesn't really work. The
100%.
referees are the enforcement of entertainment.
We're going to have to take this little snippet out and have to put this out there for the on the old interweb.
Can I do a YouTube short or something with that?
Absolutely.
Speak openly. And these guys are enforcing the action.
They are.
It's not personal.
It isn't.
And if one of the Division I coaches comes over and cries and complains, I mean, yeah, I've seen some really tough guys who are crybabies. I mean, you're really tough, but you sure cry a lot. I've literally been in the middle of some of that. I'm in, like, run tournaments, and
yeah,
I'm like, dude, I thought you were tough. This whole time, I thought you were a tough guy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I didn't realize you were a crybaby.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, I won't name names. I just,
well, it just creates an uncomfortable atmosphere for everybody.
Yeah, but the ref, hey, man, you're the enforcement. No matter what is going on in the corners, you're the enforcement of entertainment. You just are.
Absolutely.
There's nobody better than a referee, and these guys are doing an amazing job tonight.
They are. They are.
Really shouldn't be ripping. It's a compliment to George Dixon, both these guys tonight.
Well, it's a huge compliment to refs all over. You know, we were just talking about that earlier, how guys aren't wanting to do it. Ladies and gentlemen alike are not wanting to do it because of the barking and the attitudes. But they are putting on one heck of a show, and these two right now, heading into this, halfway through the second period, are putting on a battle.
There's no points, but it's not for the lack of a street fight going on out there right now.
No, not at all. This is a bullfight.
Yeah.
I sense attitude from both these gentlemen too, but not in a negative way. They're being sports, but you can tell.
Stall call on green.
They do not want to lose. You can see it all over their face.
So
I love it.
Both wrestlers have stall calls on them now, right? I mean, that's a lot of match left.
Yeah, that is.
We're halfway through the second period.
Yeah, these competitors are neck and neck. Both explosive, both really strong. Ooh. Yeah. Not messing around with injuries tonight. Good call.
Yeah, they got their head on a swivel. We had that one that got close, and I think it just was a wake-up call. Hey,
absolutely. That is a dangerous maneuver. I always love that maneuver, but at the same time, it's a fine line between, legal or hazardous for someone's health. But Gavin Lewis applying on that top pressure. Harrison Murdoch from Poway's, he's a strong, athletic kid.
It's amazing that he did not get off bottom. He got up onto his feet about 30 times.
So much. How much movement was there on bottom for him not to get a point? That's wild.
And for Lewis to be able to maintain control through all that activity, it also shows you mental toughness on Lewis's part, because a lot of guys just stop riding. They go, it's too much effort. I'm just going to fight the sound of my feet.
Absolutely.
He never let up.
I'm not going to let you,
wear
me out. Go. Hey, shoot, you want to get up that bad enough? Go for it.
So Gavin's a freak show champ. That's a very, very difficult tournament. One with about 4,000 wrestlers in it.
Wow.
In October. Very, very difficult tournament. That says a lot to me. And then, Harrison, no slouch either. Tulsa national champion. NHSCA champion. 2 real premier events.
Yeah, and it is neck and neck. It's literally a 1-point difference. We got 50 seconds left in the match. Literally.
The combinations there. Getting between here and the stage, guys.
Unbelievable display of not stopping the action by Murdoch. He could have gave up 2.
I think we're going to see both these kids, a lot more of them over the years. If their passion for wrestling's there, they really love it, and it looks like it. But that's just the reactions and the skills is amazing between the 2 wrestlers.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more. This is unbelievable. Crowd screaming for 2
points
for Harrison
Murdoch. He kept
Murdoch.
the whizzer. It's awful close, but I don't think it wasn't. I wouldn't have gave it a 2.
19 seconds left.
Incredible combination. Next,
I just found myself holding my breath.
Yeah, 9 seconds left in the match.
9 seconds left. 1-point difference. Each coach screaming, trying to direct their wrestlers to victory. We got 5 seconds left.
Well, he called stall, and there's another point. That's putting in
Stall
overtime.
Call in the end. Ties it
up, going overtime. We have drama.
This is my favorite part about the sport of wrestling right here, you guys, because right here it's all about who wants it more.
Yeah, mental toughness has to continue.
And the crowd really getting into it, too.
Yeah. It's amazing.
I hope y'all can feel that at home. This is exciting here. So first takedown wins it.
There's some folks unhappy with that in the crowd. I don't know how you feel about that call.
No, it was a good call. Don't back up. Don't back up. Circle, snap.
He went through 2 exchanges with the break going out of bounds in between. The other kid was really just minimizing and neutral. I think the second time was just too much.
It was. And Murdoch really putting on the heat, putting that pressure on Lewis.
Again, patience probably goes to Lewis with the mat wrestling ability in a situation like this, but he's got to be able to wrestle it out in the middle of the mat and not. Will the ref call him for stalling again if he's kind of got the brakes on?
I don't know. With this much on the line, that would be a tough call to make for any ref, to be honest.
Probably a lot to put it in overtime even. But
yeah, it would have to be such an apparent. Oh, there he goes.
Here we go. He's got the takedown and near fall.
Time.
So
Gavin Lewis with the
win, which puts Team USA in the lead. And we're winding down. We're down to the final 3 matches. Team USA in the lead, 21-19.
Dave, you're going to have to
3
remind me to
matches
breathe.
left.
I really wasn't breathing.
You know what? What a fight for both kids.
That was crazy. You know, Gavin survived that early onslaught from Murdoch.
The coach from the other team came over to acknowledge him. He knows it's a shame that either wrestler had to lose that match. That was
for sure.
That was a fight.
No, a lot of heart displayed.
Adrian Windsor.
All right, what do we got here, Curran?
We have Isaiah Chavez representing Team USA with the green ankle band on, and we have Adrian Windsor representing Poway, and he has the red ankle bands
another
on.
4-time Washington State champion, and
Team USA
10-0 in the back duels last winter. You know, he's won some big-time matches in that.
Adrian Windsor for Team POA was the 2023 Trinity winner.
This is a close matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, with Team USA just taking the lead 21-19.
It's now back and forth now. It's like the lead has changed 3 times.
It really is. With 3 matches left, including this one.
I give the matchmakers for this really great credit for what they put together.
I'm blown away by the matchmaking. This is a nail biter.
Yeah.
It's really anyone's game.
Whoa! Wow!
Was that a
the
helicopter?
hip toss? Yeah, something like that. Yeah. A helicopter.
What was that?
I love what you call it.
We're going to have to zoom up on that and show it the helicopter
it did look like
maneuver.
a whirly gig, didn't it?
Get that kid going viral.
Yeah.
That was insane. Yeah, you can feel it, too, from the competitors. They know what's on the line. They know how close it is. You know, I remember that feeling, not wanting to let my teammates down, but then again, you know, keeping that clear head, live in that moment, feel, don't think.
Yeah.
Not to quote Star Wars, but I totally just did. And I'm fine with that.
Was that a Yoda statement?
Qui-Gon Jinn, actually.
Oh, I got you. I didn't watch all the later.
When Anakin Skywalker, before his pod racing. Don't get me going on Star Wars.
I'll
nerd right out.
I think I watched 2 or 3 Star Wars. How many are there now?
9.
9.
Well, not you know.
Well, who's counting?
Not including the others, you know, like Rogue One and stuff. But yeah. That was my partner in crime in the back. Adam Towner, a.k.a. the cameraman.
Was that his approval of Star Wars?
Yeah, he was. He did give me his approval.
Gotcha.
Nerds unite. Look at the method, just the caution though from both wrestlers. You know, each one not really wanting to make a mistake. Look at them
messing with our
beauty
lighting.
They ran right into the stage. They're wanting to take their fight up here. You know, and that's what it is. It's a fight with rules. It really is. There's no slapping, punching, hair pulling, any of that dirty stuff, obviously, but this is a fight. Adrian Windsor take claim in the head.
Great combination, just went out of bounds.
Stall call on Isaiah Chavez, his first.
Still a little bit of a feel out going between the 2 wrestlers. The only risk taken was on the edge, going out of bounds.
Yeah, the edge. Isn't that funny how the edge makes wrestlers feel a little more confident to explode through because they know, you know, if they get it, they get it. But if they don't, they always have that exit to get a fresh start. Again, right here on the edge. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Firing that off.
Great combination.
Yep.
Time ran out.
Time ran out, but Chavez trying to get in on that shot right on the edge.
So Windsor's up 1-0. This, you know, the mat wrestling's always, you know, the thing I'm kind of curious about. at this level, well, every level of wrestling. Got a caution on Chavez, but will he get on off bottom? If he does, it's tied up.
Ooh.
And he hits the Granby going out of bounds.
Right into a rolling Granby.
Yeah. This is kind of going to be like riding a bull in a rodeo.
Yeah.
And if he's not careful, there'll be another. Nope, he slipped out of that Turk.
Isaiah Chavez not losing any energy trying to escape. Windsor with that top pressure.
Very relentless in the top wrestling.
That power top pressure. Ooh, reaching back, trying to whip him over.
He's keeping his foot in bounds. Again, 58 seconds left here in the third period with Windsor up 1-0. If he gets the ride out, he wins the match. He does not have a stall call on him, so he can take one of those.
Yes, he could. I don't think Chavez is going to lose much energy, though. He's like the Energizer Bunny out there. But that Poway, that notorious Poway pressure that we've been discussing all evening just coming into play here. And they're out. Back to the center, gentlemen.
Now, 2 cautions on Chavez. The next one will be a point.
Uh-oh.
He can't take another one of those. It's going to complicate this so much. Trying to get a little jump on the gun there. Oh,
wow.
What a return.
He's got the power.
He still has plenty of time. He just has to keep rotating his hips.
Slamming him right down to the mat with 15 seconds left. Another stall.
What's one? It's his first one.
It's Adrian Windsor's first stall.
First one.
All right, well, in that case, with 13 seconds left.
It was a good call.
Yep, it was a good call. He knew he had that pressure, but he wasn't doing anything with it.
Yeah, and he knew he could take the call. It's like he didn't have a stall call yet, so he's sitting back a little bit on the hips. And oh my goodness! Oh,
Chavez
there
with
it
the,
is.
So close. Adrian Windsor,
wow,
coming out on top. 1-0.
Yeah, great battle and the mental toughness and discipline to ride out. It's hard to put a whole full ride out in.
Yes, it is. That's extremely difficult, especially when you're going up against somebody with that much energy.
Yeah, he never stopped moving.
He didn't stop. He did not give up. So shout out to that young man, showing a lot of spirit.
So the team lead flips again. Powa is in the lead, 22-21. 2 matches to go.
5-time Minnesota State champion and 2-time Minnesota USA Triple Crown winner.
So these 2 young men, Bowman Lafler, representing Team USA. He has the green ankle band on. And we have Mr. Cameron Rogers with the red, representing Powa.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Nice shot. Just hooked the ankle. Here you usually finish these, especially if you know all that. You know how to get up. There you go. Yep.
Wow.
2 points for
Lafler
from Team USA.
Tulsa Nationals champion, a New Way Nationals champion, and a 4-time North Carolina State champion.
And great taste in walkout music too.
A lot of these kids pick some great songs to walk out to.
Yeah, right from here in Michigan, at Michigan's own M&M.
Absolutely.
Lose yourself.
Cameron Rogers.
Yeah, and with that, probably going to get this tilt up, and he does. He's got it tilted up.
Cameron Rogers, kid getting turned, a five-time Minnesota State champion, two-time Minnesota USA Triple Crown winner.
Down 5-0.
Down 5-0. So Powell is ahead 22-21, correct?
Yes.
How close.
This is probably coming. This has a good shot. It's coming down to the last match, probably.
It really will. Just an insane nail biter.
Again, these kids are from all over the United States. Bound from North Carolina. Russell and Cam Rogers from Minnesota.
Oh, caution. All right, Cameron Rogers is going to try to make something happen here. He's got a 5-point deficit to make up for.
Yeah, start the second period, and he's got really good top pressure. He is over top the arm right now. Sometimes that gives a kid the avenue to get out by spinning underneath it. And you see Bowen, like he's kind of sneaky. He's like kind of crawling around and trying to step over. See that step over?
Yes.
Yeah, but he's got the whizzer.
That whizzer is locked.
He might let that go, step out front, and get his 1 point.
If he limped armed out,
or put the
probably.
leg, he could stick that leg in. He's working on that right now.
It's hard to call a stalemate. Yeah, I was going to say, you can't call a stalemate there. It's just inevitable. It was only a matter of time.
Again, look at this. He's back in that wing. He's pushing that hand down to try to lock up the wrist. See how he's doing that?
Yes.
He gets that wrist locked up.
Oh! Bowman Lafler from Team USA turning Cameron Rogers yet again.
Oh, that's a big deal.
That is a
puts
big victory.
Team USA up by 5 going into the last match.
Wow. So that tells us that Cooper Deputy either has to get the pin or get a major to tie, and if they do, it comes down to
he needs a tech to tie. And I don't know.
That's right.
Don't know what the criteria is on that. So what we have here, we have 2 Super 32 champions. Both of them. You got a couple of really
top-notch studs going at it right now, and Carter Smith and Cooper Deputy.
More great walkout music going here.
Oh no!
Team USA's Carter Smith.
So Carter Smith can just sit back and stay in position. If he's going just for the team win.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be interesting, because these kids are kind of gathered up from all over, right? What will they do?
Yes.
Well, or is it?
You just don't want to give up the pen. You do not. If you are
in a normal team situation, that's what you do.
Yes, 100%, no doubt about it. That would be.
You win it for your team.
Exactly. Ooh, nice little duck under there.
Yeah, little duck action. So the lead in this duel has changed, I think, 5 times at this point.
Yes. Yep. It's been absolutely insane.
Carter Smith, he's trying to hook that ankle. That's always the signature thing, and Cooper knows that. So he's bending his leg and trying like mad, doing the roll through. Carter Smith.
See, again,
this is a spaghetti mess now.
With the funk wrestling, it's so high level. The evolution of wrestling is something special. The knowledge of these young men, and it just blows my mind.
You were talking about Ben Askren earlier, but Ben Askren, his brother Max, coached out in New York in the Westchester area for a while and lived at the Real Budo's house. Anyways, my son Gabe wrestled with Brian Real Budo. They came into Cornell together, and Gabe learned that like jump over when a kid hit a single leg on you, jump over, get an angle.
Oh.
And that all came from the Askerons.
Nice.
Then my son Max learned it. All that, so that funky wrestling that you're talking about right there.
Yes. It's truly a remarkable how it's evolved the game. I mean, we're looking at it. I see it at the collegiate level, high school, and now we're seeing it with these young men and women.
It's just getting crazier and crazier. And it's really actually awesome.
It is so cool to watch.
Yeah. So Smith out quickly, taking the lead. But I think there's a whole lot that's left that's going to happen in this match. And right here, is Cooper going to like hunt for something like a cement mixer or something?
Right.
For all the marbles, for the team win and the individual win. Or
there's already so much pressure when you compete, and to know that it's up to you on this last match just adds all that more pressure. And right now we're seeing a
lefty
really,
high crotch by Carter Smith.
Really close matchup thus far. Like a couple of spider monkeys trying to gain that dominant position. Roly-poly-olies. Just unbelievable scrambling talent by both these young men.
And it's skill. It looks like two guys specialize in a spaghetti mess, but they know where they're at when they're rolling back and through. Yeah, there's way more going on there.
Surprisingly so. It is just extremely impressive to see.
So wrapping up the second period, Cooper Deputy down 3-0. To get the team win, I don't know what the criteria is. For sure to get the team win if he got a fall. But a tech fall, which probably isn't going to happen, would create a tie, which we don't know the criteria in this.
Yeah, if you're Cooper Deputy right now, you got a minute and 10 seconds left. You've got to go for something big, a throw, something that is going to get those 6 points up on the board. At this point, you have nothing
high flyer,
to lose.
Let him hit a high crotch, let him in, boom, take a shot. I've seen it. I've witnessed it on many occasions.
Oh, man.
Kid's like, whoa, man, I'm hitting an amazing high crotch right now.
And then, going for a ride.
Remember all those years ago, Rob Rohn hitting the cement mixer on Lambright from Oklahoma. Oh, Lambright's up like 10 or 12 points. 1 minute left in the NCAA Finals. It's NCAA Finals.
Wow.
And it was in Albany. Well, Smith moving up 5-zip. And then Lambright just shoots in a long single to hang on. Just kill the match. Cement mix, and it was like 40 seconds in a cement mixer. Like Roan, and it pins him with like 6 seconds left in the match.
That's insane.
It was like gut wrenching. Happy for one, destroyed for, and then the whole crowd was just like
erupting.
Gut wrenched. Yeah.
Wow.
You didn't know how to feel, actually. It was kid winning 12-2 gets pinned with 6 seconds left.
Unbelievable.
In the NCAA Finals.
And that will do it. Yeah. Wow, I know. How can you not applaud
great duel.
These young boys and
Team
girls.
USA wins by 8.
That was truly something to behold.
So.
And we're done with our last match.
Yeah,
I'm going to get a microphone for
Oh, you got it. Sounds good.
We got one more match.
Oh, we do?
Yep. I think we're done.
No. Okay, you got it. The whole team? Team USA?
Yep.
Okay.
Just interview them, you know.
All right.
How you doing, sir? Good. Good to see you.
Call them up.
Team USA.
And your coaches.
Coaches, make your way up to the stage, please, when you have a minute. What a matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, what a matchup. Give it up for these young boys and girls, huh? For real. Wow. Doesn't get much closer than that. What a nail biter. Team USA, coaches, athletes, come up to the stage. Up on the stage, up here. Come around up here. Make your way up onto the stage. Team USA. Go ahead and find a spot right there on the stage, boys and girls. Gotta get your coaches up here too. Excuse me, brother. Excuse me, brother. Wow. So, what's your name, sir? So I got Coach Todd Smith up here with Team USA. I've got to ask you, how are you feeling leading into that last match? How close was this, and what are your feelings on that?
This is pretty cool. Going into that last match, we were wrestling back and forth. We were wrestling several times last year, going back and forth. So they put on a show. You never know what's going to happen. Yeah, it's also going to be ready.
Absolutely. Hey, congratulations to Team POWA for showing up, putting this together. What a fantastic event. And you said it, right? It was so close. How proud are you of your kids right now?
Very proud. Very proud. We'll have a great night tonight, but also back tomorrow and a new day.
Tomorrow's a new day. Well, hey, congratulations. You are the winner of the trophy. You will be getting the rings. Team USA, way to come out on top. Congratulations. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. You got it. Absolutely. Give it up one more time for Team USA, putting on a show. Congratulations to all wrestlers involved, all coaches, all fans, the sportsmanship, the energy. It was contagious. We loved it. Thank you so much.
We're looking forward to doing the next one of these productions will be in Atlantic City here in a week and a half. And really want to tip my hat to all the folks that helped make the matches for this tonight. This is amazing, really competitive. Took a lot of courage. Afternoon, the finals of the K-8 girls duels will be broadcasting live right here at Centerman. So can't give you an exact time on that. We're probably thinking it'll be around 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow.
Hey, it was hard. It was hard to pick Sheard, Levels. You know, I gotta give it to Carter. And this is why. I know who that kid is. I know who that kid is, right? We lost you and came back out last year. So I gotta give it. We all agree? Clap it up for us. Clap it up. No, we gotta clap it up. Hey, but again, y'all the future of this sport. And the only way you can be the future of this sport is great. Nothing you can but respecting them. You understand? Y'all never heard of me because I didn't do those things. A great wrestler. I was beating some of the best in this country. But because I got them my own